I trained Dream in Axe PvP before his $100,000 fight with Daquavis. Yo. Oh my!
You did not need to run all that way to shoot that crossbow. Well, I didn't know if I had a crossbow.
If you don't know me, my name is Swight. I'm ranked the #3 player in the world, so when Dream told me he wanted training, I was all in. But what made this even crazier was that Ximity, my biggest rival in Axe PvP, was also training Daquavis. 1 year ago, he had defeated me by an astounding score of 40-11. This was the biggest score deficit in Axe PvP history, so I could not lose again. While teaching Dream, I went over a few main things: his spacing, when to sword, his mistakes, and his playstyle, which at first was a playstyle I haven't seen since around ancient Egypt. I'm going to go over what I taught Dream so you can all use it for yourself. First, we have spacing. I'm sure most of you have heard this term a lot, but don't really understand what it means. Yeah, sure, you can tell anyone to get better spacing or just position yourself better. But what you should really be looking for is this golden position. As you can see, I am in the air while my opponent is still on the ground. I am guaranteed a crit in this position while my opponent can only do a normal hit. In the clip I'm about to show, you can see me explaining to Dream how to create this position. Here's what you want to do. Alright. Let them come to you. Alright, hold S, let them come to you. When they get close, jump at them and go in for it. It took Dream a little bit, but over time he started getting better and better at spacing throughout our training. The next thing I taught Dream was sword timing. The 3 major times I told Dream to use the sword was after a disable, after an axe crit, and during a turnaround. The most important one being the disable, because right now momentum breaks are owning the Axe PvP meta. That's huge. If you don't know what a momentum break is, let my good pal Orbitorn explain it.
When momentum breaking, you first must leap towards your opponent. Due to physics, the mass times gravity of your avatar will weigh you down, and you will begin to descend into their auto hit as you disable their shield. Their auto hit will counteract your forward force, but gravity will land you before you can take too much knockback. Using your faster cooldown since you hit first, you can utilize this into a sword crit chain.
And if you want more in-depth explanation on this, check out Orbitorn's new video. Okay, I know that was a little complicated, so I'll put it in simple terms. Disable, jump, crit. This strategy I would say is the most important thing I taught Dream. And as you can see in these clips, it really helped him out a lot. And to top it off, the main focus of our training was fixing his mistakes and helping his overall playstyle. I'm not going to lie, there was a decent amount of mistakes, so I'm only going to go over the major ones. The first mistake being this strategy where you run and jump up to your opponent with your shield up. This was the meta back in 2020, but nowadays it restricts your movements way too much and it limits your options. Next is this disable crossbow strategy Dream seemed to be using a lot. This strategy completely relies on your opponent missing to be worth it, but 99% of the time your opponent will just hit you if you try this. This causes it to be a loss in health whenever he tried it. Lastly, Dream's biggest problem was that he would reload his crossbow or start charging up his bow way too close to his opponent, allowing them to get free damage. Overall, Dream improved a lot, adapting to the meta really fast. If he just plays a bit more and grows out of his old habits, he will become a really good Axe player. For the last part of this video, I'm going to analyze his Axe duel with Daquavis, so spoiler warning if you haven't seen the fight yet.
Pre-fight.
Alright, straight off the bat, we can see Daquavis try to pre-bow him. If you didn't know, this is considered like really toxic within the Axe community, but to be fair, the fight was for $100,000. And we can see Dream instantly just respond by shooting his crossbow and actually hitting his shot, which gives him a good early lead. Dream goes in for a crossbow exchange but makes the mistake of not dodging the second shot. Here Daquavis abuses the pillar and gets a free hit, but luckily Dream just responds with an auto hit. Personally, what I would have done is I would have started auto hitting while I was behind the pillar, because it's you kind of expect your opponent to just jump around the pillar if they can't see you and just raw dog a hit. Dream drops his crossbow here and Daquavis gets cocky, so he goes in, but this allows Dream to get a free crit, so it actually worked out in his favor. Dream sees Daquavis go for a backstab and responds by doing a backstab of his own, winning the fight. Getting into the next round, Daquavis pre-bows Dream once again, but Dream just responds with his own crossbow. Daquavis does something really smart though. He hides behind a pillar reloading his crossbow, making sure Dream can't just get in a crossbow fight with him, winning the exchange. We see Dream copy the strategy, reloading his own crossbow behind this pillar. Next, Dream trades hits for a bit and then realizes he's in a good position for a sword combo. Dream knows he's up on health, so he ends the round by going for a momentum break and then a final crossbow shot.
Yes! Oh my gosh, a good shot.
At the beginning of the round, we can see Daquavis go for a backstab and Dream messes up his auto hit, giving Daquavis a lot of momentum to keep critting him out. Dream knows he's down on health here, so he tries to make it up with the sword, but unfortunately gets crit twice. Daquavis gets caught on the pillar here, allowing Dream to get a free crit. But unfortunately, Daquavis' health lead was just too great. Dream starts this round off by going for a momentum break and ends up getting 2 free crits. Dream then goes for a Swight, but unfortunately gets P crit. If you don't know what a Swight is, it's pretty much a backstab on the ground. Daquavis messes up the crossbow shot, allowing Dream to get a free crit here. Dream knows he has a huge health lead here, so he goes in and trades crits for the win.
Yes! Oh my god.
Dream starts this round with a free hit and then trades crossbow shots. Dream goes in for a disable here, allowing Daquavis to get a free hit. But luckily, Daquavis gets caught on the stair, allowing Dream to get his damage back. Daquavis tries running behind the pillar to reload his crossbow, but Dream runs over and hits him in time. Dream goes in for a disable here, which I think was pretty risky, because if Daquavis countered that right, he would have won. They start this round by trading hits, but Dream was able to recover faster, allowing him to be the one auto-hitting instead of the one disabling. Dream plays this pretty well. His spacing was a little off, allowing Daquavis to get some extra damage in, but overall, Dream won this encounter.
Comeback time! Oh my god, how did you get that?
Dream trades crits here with a significant health lead, but it kind of gets to his head, and this is where he makes his biggest mistake. What happened here was Dream was confident in his health lead, making him disable first, but this allowed Daquavis to completely punish him for disabling first, like I said he could have earlier if he played his cards right. Getting to the last round, Dream starts off with an auto hit, but ends up messing up his auto hit. Luckily, he recovers by reloading and shooting his crossbow.
I hate these pillars. I hate them so much.
Dream goes in for a momentum break, choking his aim a little bit, but still getting a huge health lead overall. They start playing pretty defensive, but eventually Dream goes in for another momentum break, but once again choking it a little bit, but still recovers pretty nicely. To end this fight off, Dream ends up disabling his shield and getting a nice crossbow shot, winning him the fight. This was a super fun experience, but before I end this video, there's one more thing I gotta do. Ximity, I challenge you to a rematch, first to 40 Axe PvP duel for the title of the greatest Axe PvPer of all time. If you like this video, don't forget to like and subscribe. See ya!